the Wayne Ayers Podcast. The Wayne Ayers Podcast. Woohoo! Time to wake your ass up for a blessed day.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Let's jump into it.
Okay.
You got a big match tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
How Nikkita's coming back on her return. How do you first of all, how do you feel about how she inserted herself into her conversation with Ava?
Honestly, I'm kind of annoyed because she's been out like 2 years and I feel like she doesn't realize that everything has changed since she's been gone, but I'm going to teach her tomorrow night.
Are you going to try to put her back on the shelf? Because you said that.
Yeah, I definitely will. I mean, my mind is on Jada right now because I definitely have to get my payback, but Nikkita's going to hear from me.
Okay. Do you see like Nikkita's like trash talk as like typical locker room banter, or do you feel like there could be a potential rivalry between you two?
I think it's locker room banter. I think, she's coming back and she wants to prove something, but she wants to prove it against the wrong person.
Ooh, okay, I like it. I like it. So how are you like preparing for this potential showdown? Because we don't know like what she can do now. She's been back. I mean, she's back off injury for years. So how do you think she will perform against you?
I don't know. I definitely think, she's been out a while and I'm not the same Lola Vice as when I started. I'm the queen of the underground and I think she's gone against a lot of wrestlers, but she's never faced someone like me.
Ooh, I like that. I know Jada, do you think Jada will interfere with the match at all? 'Cause I know you guys it seems like you two are the rivals right now.
Yeah, I don't know. And honestly, I don't care if Jada does try to interfere. I'm gonna pay back for what she did to me. But definitely when the bell rings, I'm in the ring with Nikkita, and my objection is to knock her out. And if Jada interferes, I'm gonna get my lick back too.
Do you think it would be considered upset Nikkita wins or no?
I see myself winning. I don't see Nikkita being able to touch me.
I love it. So I know like how do you feel first of all like about Jada abandoning you in the tag team match?
So look, we just don't get along to begin with. And I feel like we had one common goal, and that's Fatal Influence that has tried to like repeatedly like just beat us up and bully us. So like from one strong woman to another, I felt like it was important for us to stand up together and fight for what's right. So when Jada left me in the match, I was really upset because I tried to help her and she thought I was trying to hit her. And it really bothered me because I was just trying to do the best for us so that we could finally beat these girls, but all she thought about was herself, and I was very selfish.
That's true. I saw like just like little miscommunication. Do you guys think you could communicate it better?
I think I did my part communicating well. She didn't, but she's gonna pay for that.
Okay, so let's say you win tomorrow night. What do you want to do next? Do you want to face Jada? Or do you want to still continue the rivalry with Fatal Influence? Or do you want to chase one of the belts like Roxanne or Kalani?
First I'm gonna beat Jada's ass.
Okay. Let's say you beat Jada. What's next after that for you?
Definitely I want the title this year. So Roxanne slipped out of my hands that match. I unfortunately almost broke my arm. So she didn't get me 100%, but I almost won and I know I could do it.
Nice. So let's say you and Jada's next match, you guys fight each other. What kind of matchup do you want? Do you want like a street fight, no disqualification? What kind of match do you want?
Whatever. I would even face Jada in the underground if she's about that, right? She talks a lot, so let's see if she can back it up.
Ooh, yeah, yeah, we gotta see that. No, yeah, but right now I want to do like a little small segment, not to get away from it. I want to know like I'm going to list out like 10 wrestlers. I want to know what's the first thing that comes to mind for
Okay.
you. Okay, Jada Parker,
Confident.
nice. Roxanne Perez,
Annoying.
I know. Kalani Jordan,
Hard worker.
hard worker, nice. Rhea Ripley,
Powerful woman.
Nice. Liv Morgan.
Huh? Chismosa.
um, Charlotte Flair.
The queen.
The Queen. Okay, okay. AJ Lee.
Iconic.
Oh, Trish Stratus.
Beautiful.
Nice. Sasha Banks.
Pioneer.
Oh, I like that. And Lita.
Iconic too.
Okay, everybody was nice. You got
Yep.
some nice.
I am a very nice person.
I kind of like it. I like it. You even give Jada confidence.
Yeah, she's
That's nice.
very confident. We just don't get along, and that's normal, but she's very selfish and she's gonna realize sooner or later. Sorry, one second. I'm in a podcast, so it's okay.
So let's say like you and Jada get into it, and you guys can you see yourself like just ending the little like I don't want to say rivalry, but like situation you guys had like issues with each other. Can you see that ending in the future? You guys would make a good team.
Yeah, and that's what sucks. It's so funny. I actually, for as much as we don't get along, I actually like her. I think she's a strong, independent woman, and we don't like depending on people for anything. But I felt like for this match, in particular, she should have put her ego to the side and her pride to the side and worked together. And I think at some point in life, you always have to ask for help, and I think she's gonna learn that lesson soon.
Nice. Do you also want because you didn't get your link back with Fatal Influence? Would you also want that or no?
I don't
Or is
think
it
I don't think I care for them anymore.
you don't
I
care
think
for
my
them?
objective is Jada.
Okay, cool. So after Jada, would you want to go after Roxanne, or can you see
Yeah.
You and Kalani going at each other? Because you did beat her before.
No, I want the NXT Women's Championship.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So like you have one of the iconic like wrestling ring entrances. Like where do you like outside your wrestling entrance, like what do you think are like your top 5 favorite entrances?
Oh, I love Rhea's entrance.
That's nice.
I love what was his remember back in the day in WrestleMania, the ballroom dancer?
I
Uh
forgot. I know you're talking about
yes.
that. I can see I just don't remember
I
the
loved
name.
his entrance. I also love Jada's entrance. Just because we disagree doesn't mean I can't respect her, but I love her entrance too. I think it's cute. I'm gonna do that dance here. Because I could do it better. But who else? I think that's it. I don't know. I love like like show entrances that show like your style and like I don't know,
I
it's just
oh
so cute.
I loved Eddie Guerrero's back in the day when he pulled up with
Yeah,
the
oh yeah,
low
of course. Eddie's
uh, with the
amazing.
low rider. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was it. All right, I know you mentioned. I think this is true that you mentioned you want to headline WrestleMania in Miami. Is that
hmm
true? So who would
Yes.
you want to like a main event with? Like who could you see yourself main eventing with? Because it could be
Wow.
possible.
I could see myself main eventing with like Rhea or Charlotte or like Bailey, Tiffany Stratton. And Tiffany and I have had good matches before. Um, yeah, basically those.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Rhea, how do you feel about her situation with Liv? Like, who do you think is in the wrong? I know social media goes back and forth.
No. Liv is in the wrong for sure. I'm Team Rhea.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Um, so like one of the iconic like championship custom championship belts with like the spinner. So let's say like you got to win the women's NXT championship. Would you want
Mhm.
to do like a customized belt or
Of
would you just
course.
leave it
I
like
want palm trees on it. I want the pink and blue. I need the vice spin on that belt.
oh I would like to see that. I want to see the little vice
Yes,
spin.
it's so
No,
cute. The
yeah,
same way
that
like
would
Tiffany with the money in the bank, like she customized it for herself, I would do the same exact thing.
no, that would be nice. Little vice belt. Oh, yeah,
hmm
we gotta get you the title soon.
I know. After I'm done with Jada, I'm gonna try to go after Roxanne.
Nice, nice. Okay, if you had to form a faction with three other WWE stars, who would you want to be in your squad?
Hmm, that's a good question. Honestly, I feel like, well, this isn't really a faction, but I feel like now that Raquel is helping Liv, I feel like I would be the best person to help Rhea.
Ooh. So you would try join the little Terror Twins, and then what? Jace was like there too, kind of it.
Maybe. I love his new merchandise line.
No, yeah. How you think about him winning Intercontinental Champion? Because it's been a long time coming for him.
Yeah, I feel like he deserves it for sure. And
For
he was
sure.
actually at our show last week, and it was just amazing to see like the crowd like just eating with him, and it was just a great experience.
Nice. Yeah. How you feel about Trick Williams being champion right now?
I am so happy for Drake. I'm so happy he finally got it back, but I feel like that moment was so special. So it was a long time coming, but he deserved it for sure.
Nice. Okay, you also did MMA, so you don't play around.
Mm-mm.
So I want to know, like, what's one thing you miss about MMA that's like kind of different from WWE?
Um, I'm thinking about what I can say, but what I can say is, I guess, having actually like being in control of my destiny.
Nice. I like that.
Hmm.
Okay. Speaking of MMA, WWE, UFC are kind of like underneath the same umbrella. So who would you like to see come over from MMA to WWE?
Oh, Sean O'Malley for sure. And also Ilya, I forgot his name.
Oh,
Ilya.
Topuria? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I
yeah.
feel like he
I
would
feel
be
like
good
Alien
here
would be
too.
good.
Yeah,
I
he
feel
would be
like,
really
yeah,
good. But Sean would also be good.
yeah. Alien would make a great heel. It's just
Yeah,
all
he
that.
definitely would.
I feel like Alien would be the only person that comes over and then everybody still hates him. I think him and Floyd May were the only ones that came over and people
I
still
know,
hated
but
them.
I actually love Ilya. I think he's amazing. I've
No,
known
he's a
him
good.
for years because we have the same management, but he's actually really good. Like he backs himself up in the ring.
I mean, yeah, he just beat Volk. He
Yeah.
can't be like he's not good. How do you think his fight with Max Holloway goes on October 26th?
I think that's gonna be a war. That's gonna be a bloody one for sure. Because they're
Nice.
both not gonna back down, and Max doesn't give up. So it's gonna be a challenge for Ilya for sure.
No, yeah. If Ilya knocks out Max, that's gonna be crazy.
No, that roof will blow down.
Yeah, County Max never been knocked out before. I said, yeah, you knocked out two of the best featherweights of all time back to back. That'd be
Crazy.
yeah. Okay. If you could rematch with any opponent right now, who would it be? Probably Roxanne, huh?
Yeah, Roxanne for sure. And also I would rematch when I cash in my breakout contract at Vengeance Day.
Okay. No, yeah. Why did you cash out so early?
It wasn't early, but I was waiting for the right opportunity. But I think, Lola Vice after the breakout tournament, I had a lot of drama going on with the whole Electra thing and stuff, right? So I feel like my mind wasn't 100% there and I wasn't ready yet. But, I'm always the type of person that puts myself in positions to succeed. And at least I tried. And that was like my first uh big show, like PLE in front of a big crowd. So I think if I could go back in time, I would wait a little bit longer.
No, yeah. Okay, what's one word to describe your in-ring persona?
Ah, eh, I would say badass but loca.
Oh, I like
So
it. I
like
like it.
badass but crazy.
I like it. I like it. I like that. You kind of have fearlessness too. I like that too.
Yeah, I'm not scared of anyone.
Nice. Okay, if you could bring back one like retired WWE style type match, like what would you want to bring back? Just like Buried Alive and the Inferno match with Kane. Like what would you want to bring back?
Mm. I wouldn't want to bring this back, but I would want to do the first ever women's fight pit match. That's in my bucket list.
Ooh. Who would you want to be in that?
Put Jada in there so I could beat her at. Or actually, like Stephanie McCoy, maybe now, or Julia. One of
Ooh.
those three.
No, I love that. Okay, cool. So when would you like to typically face Jada? Like, would you like sometime before the month ends, November? Like, what would you want to face Jada?
Just as soon as I get done with Nikkita, she's next.
All right. So even like next week.
Yeah, whenever.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay. Let's say you get called up to like, let's say you get the opportunity to like pick where you want to go, like SmackDown, Raw. I know that's very rare, but let's say you get to pick the opportunity. Where would you want to like go right now?
So I go back and forth with this because I love SmackDown, but Raw is going to Netflix, and I feel like they
Oh, you
need
could
my
cuss.
Latina spice. So I think Raw, yes.
Oh yeah, I know people excited for that to happen. I'm excited for that to
I'm
happen.
so excited for that to happen. It's gonna be a
I,
big game changer in our business.
I feel like everybody's gonna want to get to Raw. Like,
Yeah. I can't wait to see this happen. It starts in January, yeah.
yeah. Okay, you're the baby face right now. Like, what's your favorite part of being the baby face?
Uh, my favorite part about being a baby face is that, I'm actually a very nice, humble person. If you get to know me, but I like wrestling as a heel.
I feel like I feel like that would be so much fun. I
Yeah.
feel like yeah.
I love being a baby face because I feel like this is my true personality, but I love like being mean when I wrestle.
So how do you think you could go back to being a heel?
I think Lola Vice isn't anything. I think I'm just Lola Vice. And every situation I confront differently. And it doesn't matter what I am, I'm never gonna change who I am, and I'm gonna stay true to myself.
Nice. Okay, well, speaking on baby faces and heel, I want to know your top five baby faces in WWE and your top
Oh,
five heels in WWE. It can be
well,
all time.
babyface for sure. Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Jey Uso is a top babyface. Um, I love Natty. I think she's iconic no matter what. Um, who else? Rhea is a great baby face now. And I used to like Raquel, but now she's being weird, so not Raquel anymore. And heels.
Triple H has to be up there.
Yeah, for sure. There's no doubt about it. Oh, Shawn Michaels is also a top baby
Oh
face.
yeah. I
Yeah,
remember when he Sweet Chin
it's just
Music Triple H at the I was like, oh my God, that triple threat match.
amazing. Shawn is also a top baby face. No one does it like him. And then heels, Triple H. Um, let me think. Drew,
Uh,
for
Gunther
sure.
too. Gunther's
Gunter, I
doing
love
good.
Gunter. Oh, another top baby face, Randy. I love Randy.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah, I
oh
was so
09,
excited he was at our show.
2009 Randy Orton was crazy.
I love him.
I said, how you get to see that on TV?
He's amazing.
I know.
And then I think that's it.
No, those are good options. I can't be
Mhm.
mad at. So what do you think is like the best storyline right now in WWE? You got the Rhea Liv situation, you got the Bloodline situation like unfolding right now. You got Tiffy Shania, like who knows when she gonna cash in
Yeah.
that money in bank. Like, say there's so many
Yeah.
Kevin Owens just attacked Cody Rhodes and
Yeah.
Randy Orton. Like what
I, I feel like I'm gonna go for the women's storylines right now because I feel like these women are so strong and so good at what they do. I love romance and I love like reality TV and dramas like that. So I love a Rhea and Liv storyline. It's been super entertaining for me to watch. But also I could relate to Naya and Tiffany's storyline because I see similarities between what happened with me and Electra. So I could relate to their storyline. But yeah, all those women are killing it and it's so impressive to watch.
Yeah, how do you think the Rhea and Liv storyline will end? Because like it's been going on forever, but it's like
Mhm.
it keeps getting entertaining. So it's like, how
Yeah.
do you stop it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know if it will ever stop, to be honest. And I don't want it to stop. I love watching it.
Yeah, it's one of the only stories like right now was like, oh, it keep getting entertaining.
Yeah, every time it gets more juicier and juicier.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, y'all gonna have a problem just edit that. I don't see how people just, yeah. I could go on forever. I'll be happy as long as y'all keep doing this. Uh, what's one thing you learned about yourself since since joining the WWE?
Um, One thing I've learned about myself is definitely like growing up in Miami, I've always been in a bubble and I've always been around people like me. But when I got to the performance center, there's so many different people from different places, athletic backgrounds, so many different personalities. So I've learned that I am different from everyone else and the way I operate is different than everyone else. But also I kind of had to um remove the fighter mindset a little bit because when we would fight in the cage it'd be like once every 3-4 months if you're healthy, right? But here you're fighting basically every week and every weekend, so I've had to learn how to manage myself, how to take care of myself more. And also a lesson that I'm learning is to enjoy and be happy even though it's stressful and I get anxious, but I'm trying to enjoy the journey and appreciate um my process in the WWE. And um it's definitely taught me like also to stay confident in myself no matter what, and to stay true to myself and know my value.
Nice. What are like some things you feel like you're really good at right now, and what are some things you like really want to improve on, like in the near future?
um I think I'm good at understanding the entertainment part of this business, which is what makes me different than other MMA fighters that have tried to do this crossover, is that I understand that it is entertainment and I understand my role and what it is on the show. Um, I think I'm good at mixing my MMA background with the pro wrestling in a different, fun, unique way while staying true to my Latina character and who I am at heart. Eh, some things I want to improve on is something I would want to say, but I can't. But I guess just being more patient and understanding that, like, I have to be patient because my career will take off the way that, I believe Shawn Michaels and Hunter and my coaches, like, they have a plan for me. So just be patient and believe in them.
Nice. How important has Shawn Michaels and have been to your career? Like,
I,
did he
you
give you
know,
advice every week, or not every week, but like here and there, like you
no,
could just go to him and get advice?
no, but I will say that him being my boss basically is such an honor. And I do, every time I step in that ring and it's live television, I try to make his story come to life and do the best I can for his television show. So it's an honor to work for him and be under his vision. And I just love being able to perform in front of him, and I love making him happy.
No, yeah. How would you describe your like relationship with the WWE universe? Because it's like you guys, so many fans love you.
I Well, honestly, when I came from MMA, it was very hard to like cross over the fans that I had and make people understand why I'm in the WWE and see the vision. But what I basically did is that in MMA, I would knock the girls out and dance, and I was building a character without knowing it. So I've tried to replicate that here in the WWE the best way I can. And I know I have a long time to go and a lot of things to learn, but I feel like I've done my best to be who I was in MMA in the WWE ring. And I'm just so happy that the fans have followed me and they and my Lola Vice craziness, and it means a lot to me because I really do this for everyone that supports me and young Latinas like me that didn't have opportunities.
Nice. So what has been like your most like greatest fan interaction, like fan interaction that like really stuck with you?
So this one really stuck to me that after Heat Wave in Canada, I had lost, the match. My arm was all full of bags and ice and stuff. And I went to get on the bus and the fans started screaming for me. And I saw people crying. And there was a fan, he was wearing my shirt that he had traveled from across the country to Canada just to watch me wrestle. And on it, my shirt sold out on WWE Shop. So I know it's not a specific fan interaction, but it really means a lot to me to see that. And also, like, I've seen girls in the crowd like dancing like me and stuff, and they made like these posters that the hips move. And it's so cute to me. I love it so much. It motivates me every day.
No, yeah. I feel like you and Jay Uso have the best merchandise right now.
Yes. He has
Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah, y'all two merchandise is like it's like hard
Yeah,
not to buy. It's like if it
yeah,
comes across your eyes button, I'm gonna just
yeah,
get this.
yeah. I think we're in competition with our merch, but it's okay. I respect him so much. He's doing amazing, and like his new merchandise is basically my Miami Vice color. So I'm happy that he's branding that because it helps me out too. I'm like, yes, because I'm the girl version.
No, yeah. Okay. My last question for you is where do you see yourself in the next 3 years? Can you see yourself going to the main roster? I know you see yourself eventually winning the title. What do
Mhm.
you see yourself in the next 3 years?
I, God willing, will definitely be on the main roster, and I'll have a lot more experience and knowledge in this world, and I'll be in top storylines, and I'm going to show everyone that these fists don't lie, and hopefully on Netflix.
Well, I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see tomorrow's night match. I hopefully you win, you know.
How, what do you feel about tomorrow night's match?
I feel it's gonna be entertaining. I don't know what to expect from Nikkita because she's been off, but I know you're gonna bring it, and I do feel like there's gonna be a little interference there. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like
Um,
there's gonna be interference. I think Jada
Honestly,
might
my mind's
interfere too.
not even on the match. My mind is on Jada. That's why, like, when Nikkita came into Ava and I's conversation, like, yo, you have to wait. Like, something like went down last week, and I had to take care of that. But of course, she tried to input herself. But I'm gonna take care of her, and then I'll take care of Jada.